Agni's here. He's a squishy character. Our crits will melt, so we want to get shots onto him. We're able to get the pick onto the Agni. Get some damage onto the Sobek and Athena. Turn our attention to the Athena. That's a shell. Really good shell. We're able to clean up the Athena. We're going to dash in. We get the cripple onto the Sobek so he can't dash away. Our ult is down, or else we'd be ulting the Sobek. Sun Wukong's able to clean up the Sobek. What a do, skibbity boo, it's your boy Shawnee B Gaming, and today we have a viewer request to play Rama as carry. If you are new to the channel, I upload every single day. I add some commentary to a game that I've already played with the intentions of seeing what went right, what went wrong, and hopefully there's something that we can learn together. If there is something that we learn together, make sure you check out the channel and subscribe for more content. If you are a returning viewer, Rama was a top hunter pick last season in Season 7. This season, I feel like he dropped off a little bit, and I'm not entirely sure why. There were a few item changes, but no nerfs or buffs to Rama. But I think he's still a average / above average hunter. So let's go ahead and jump into Rama's kit. Starting with Rama's 1, Astral Strike. Rama's going to switch to an enhanced basic attack. This ability consumes one of Rama's astral arrows and deals bonus damage with every shot. Damage from this ability is reduced to 75% for each enemy hit after the first. Rama cannot toggle this ability if he has no astral arrows. The slow can be stacked up to 3 times. The slow is going to be a 10% slow and lasts for 1.5 seconds. Rama's 2. Rama's going to gain increased attack speed. With this buff active, every third successful hit on an enemy god will immediately generate an astral arrow. The attack speed buff is going to be 30% at level 1, 50% at level 5, and it's going to last for 5 seconds. Rama's 3. Rama's going to roll in any direction he's currently traveling. After performing a roll for 5 seconds, Rama's next basic attack will consume an astral arrow that cripples the target and deals bonus damage. Rama incurs no movement speed penalty for this shot. The cripple duration is going to be 1 second at level 1, 2 seconds at level 5. Rama's ultimate, Astral Barrage. Rama's going to launch into the air and shoot 3 powerful arrows at the ground. Each successful shot increasing in damage. It's going to be 70% for the first shot, 85% for the second, and 100% for the third. And it's also going to decrease in AoE size from 15 to 10 to 7.5. Every time Rama generates or picks up an astral arrow, the cooldown of this ability is reduced by 0.4 seconds. And finally, Rama's passive, Astral Quiver. Rama's Astral Quiver generates an astral arrow every 12 seconds. Each basic attack hit reduces the time to generate an astral arrow by 2 seconds. The first time a fired astral arrow hits an enemy, it has a chance to drop to the ground. Picking up an astral arrow restores 10 mana. The drop chance is 30% plus 1% per level, so 31% at level 1, 50% at level 20. In terms of the leveling order, at level 1, we want to put a point into our 1, level 2, put a point into our 3, level 3, put a point into our 2, level 4, put another point into our 1, level 5, put a point into our ultimate. We want to max out our ultimate whenever we can, max out our 1, max out our 2, max out our 3. We're going to be putting a point into our 3 at level 2 just in case there's some pressure we need to roll away. I think it's kind of always good practice to put a point into your dash at level 2 so we can get out if you need to. Arganesh is taking a lot of damage, he pops his shell. We're going to go ahead and activate our 1, try to hit these minions at the same time with the same basic attack. In terms of the build, we started with Gilded Arrow and tier 1 of Devourer's Gauntlets. Gilded Arrow is going to provide us 15 basic attack damage, 50 health, and 7 NP5. It has a passive that every 10 seconds the highest minion nearby, enemy, or jungle monster is going to be marked. If you secure the killing blow on that target, you're going to gain 10 bonus gold and 20% attack speed for 8 seconds, and also restore 20 mana. The reason we're going into Gilded Arrow is because we are going to be shooting a 1 through multiple minions. If that 1 does extra basic attack damage, we're going to be clearing a little bit quicker. We were able to cripple the Sonunio, so he was not able to dash right there. And we were able to secure the purple, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. That's going to provide us 10% increased attack speed. Right now the first minion is marked. We're going to go ahead and get some basics on it. Activate our 1, clear these bad boys. So I feel like Rama is kind of like Izanami, where if you can step up to the wave, activate your 1, and start clearing the minions before the enemies can really do anything, you're going to have lane pressure every time. However, if you can't get that initial step up and pressure, you're going to be a little behind because you are just standing there, basic attacking the minions. We're going to go ahead and hit this Lesser Scorpion, get as much golden XP as possible. Our team is 0-3 in terms of kills, which is not the best start. Athena taunts us. We take a little bit of damage, but not enough to get us to pop anything. We're going to go ahead and activate our 1 and 2. Get some damage through the minions and onto the Cernunos. That is really what we're looking to do. We're looking to fire our 1 through the minions and also hit an enemy god. We just hit level 5. We're going to go ahead and get some damage onto the Cernunos. His back is facing us. Very poor positioning by him. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Hit him with the first shot, hit him with the second shot, and we're able to clean him up. We're going to shoot Athena for the third shot. We also have enough money for Devourer's Gauntlet, so we are going to be backing here in just a moment. Devourer's Gauntlets are going to provide us 30 physical power and 15% lifesteal. This item allows us to stack. Each time we get a kill on an enemy minion, we're going to gain 1 stack, 5 kills for an enemy god, or 5 stacks for an enemy god. Each stack is going to provide 0.5 physical power and 0.2% lifesteal. So when this item is fully evolved at 70 stacks, it's going to provide 65 power and 29% lifesteal. The 29% lifesteal is what we're looking for. That is a large amount, and it's going to allow us to sustain in lane. We're trying to get Ganesh to go help mid, so that way we can get all the farm over here to ourselves, and it also seems like mid is struggling a little bit.
They took the laser bait.
We're going to rotate back the safe way so that way we don't get caught between an enemy god, the minion wave, and our tower.
Are you kidding me?
Looks like Cernunos rotated out. Tsukiyomi was not happy that we did not call it out.
An ally has been slain.
We should also be able to gain more gold than the Cernunos because we have Gilded Arrow. Right now we're looking to just farm as much as possible. So we're going to go ahead and hit this Harpy. Go ahead, activate our 1, clear the wave, and that's what we're looking to do to the wave every single time. Especially in the early game, before we have our boots online. I'm going to try to get a little bit of damage onto the Cernunos, but he's just going to rotate back the safe way. There's not too much we're going to be able to do, so we're just going to rotate back. Our Lesser Scorpion is about to come back up, so we're probably going to clear this wave and then go for the Scorpion. Activate our 1, get some damage onto the minions. Yeah, we're just going to rotate out, go get the XP from the Scorpion. So now the magic number we're looking for is 1550. We're going to dash away from the Athena. Go ahead and secure the Scorpion. We're going to stand in the heal for just a little bit. Yeah, we only got like 2 ticks of heal. The heal is not super effective. It's helpful, but not going to fully heal us in that situation. Cern has lane pressure because the Athena rotated. We're going to try to get some damage onto him and the minions. We're able to get the Gilded Arrow proc 2 times from that wave. We're going to go ahead and rotate to our purple buff. As soon as we clear these small jungle monsters, we're going to turn off our 1 and just basic attack the large jungle monster.
Your right tower is under attack.
Looks like we missed 1 melee minion for rotating to our purple buff.
Enemy missing
We do have a level on this Sir Nunez. And if we really wanted, we could hold wave right here and cause him to miss some XP. We're going to go ahead back, pick up our attack speed boots.
Very well then.
Then we're going to pick up 2 health potions and 2 wards. For our relic, we went with beads going against a Sir Nunez. He has an ultimate that we want to beads, and then the Athena in case she does a really good taunt that we want to beads. They have a chalk jungle, so beads was also going to be helpful against his ultimate, and also against his slows if we really need it. Go ahead, just clear this next wave. Pick up the arrows that drop.
They took the laser bait. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, we're getting all the farm over in dual lane. The Scorpions and the neutral Harpy. So we should have level on him, and we should be able to start applying pressure to him pretty soon. We're going to fire through the wave, hit the Sir Nunez, try to get his dash. There's his dash.
Me neither.
If he oversteps, we can roll in on him and then probably get a pick, to be honest. I'm going to go ahead ward instead. Just make sure that nobody's rotating on us. Hera says, Wukong, can you rotate, bro, please? I say yes. So it seems like the soul laner is rotating mid, and our soul laner is not counter rotating. We're going to go ahead and activate our 1, go straight for the Cern, get his dash. Now we're going to focus the minion. So he dashed away. He's dashes down. We're going to go ahead and just focus him. We're going to use our beads. We should be able to win this fight. We're going to roll up. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. And we're able to get the pick onto the Sir Nunez. So right there, we were able to get a pick because we got his dash. And then he just walked pretty much exactly where he dashed from. So that way he could attack minions. Knowing that, we step up and we apply a lot of pressure to him. We're going to go ahead, rotate back, hit our purple buff, keep increasing this level lead.
Retreat! Tower under attack.
Not even my froglings could save
Retreat
them.
middle lane.
Looks like our team is about even in level compared to the enemy team, and we just hit level 12. So right now we're the highest level in the lobby.
Your friends are falling like flies.
We can't do too much to help mid right now. Plus, it would cost us a lot of time farming. So I think our best course of action is to just stay over here and keep farming. We're going to activate our 1, get some damage onto the Cern. This time he just steps back instead of dashing away. So it looks like he learned his lesson from the last engagement.
Your middle tower has been destroyed. Yes. Nice job.
Same strategy, fire through the minions, try to get his dash. We dash up, we get the cripple, so now he can't dash. He dashes as soon as the cripple expires.
Your left tower is under attack.
But I feel like we are definitely winning this lane over here.
They took the laser
Right now we're
bait.
checking the price of Wind Demon. It's 2,500, so we're going to wait around for another wave or two. We are fine on health. Mana might be an issue in a little bit, but we should be able to stick around for another 150 gold.
Your left tower is under attack.
We have the correct amount. We're going to step into jungle, then we're going to go ahead and back. Wind Demon is going to provide us with 25 physical power, 15% attack speed, and 15% critical strike chance. It also has a passive that crits are going to provide 10% penetration and increase your attack speed and movement speed by 20% for 5 seconds.
Are you kidding me?
So this is a great first crit item. It's going to give us a little bit of pen, a little bit of attack speed and movement speed whenever we get a crit. Right now, since we just got Wind Demon online, we have a huge power spike, and we want to fight this Sir Nunez as often as possible right now. Between the power, the crit, the attack speed, we should be able to have a pretty large advantage over him. We're not going to dash up and follow him. We're going to stay on the minions, pick up the arrows. We know his dash is down probably for about another 7 seconds or so. He's close to his tower, so we're not going to engage. Now we're going to engage because he stepped up. We got our crit. Athena's here, so we're just going to roll away. With Athena or the enemy jungler, if they show up in our lane, we're just going to sit in front of the tower.
Enemy missing left.
Cern's dash is back up, so we're not going to engage him. I'm going to go ahead and rotate to this Harpy. Tsukiyomi is looking for Cern. Finds him. Gets the stun. We have our ultimate. We're going to try to get some shots off. 1, 2, and we miss our third shot. But it looks like Tsukiyomi's able to ult in and clean up the Cernunos.
Have they no sympathy? Me neither.
Looks like we're going to apply a little pressure to this tower. Rama is a great tower shredder because he has that attack speed stem. Now we're going to go ahead and rotate mid.
Ultimate is down.
Sobek's here. That's his dash. We're going to activate our 2. Get some basics onto him. We have a decent amount of life steal, so we're not terrified to fight this. Plus, we can just roll out of his ultimate like that. Agni's here. He's a squishy character. Our crits will melt, so we want to get shots onto him. We're able to get the pick onto the Agni. Get some damage onto the Sobek and Athena. Turn our attention to the Athena. That's a shell. Really good shell. We're able to clean up the Athena. We're going to dash in. We get the cripple onto the Sobek, so he can't dash away. Our ult is down, or else we'd be ulting the Sobek. Sun Wukong's able to clean up the Sobek. There was somebody in jungle, but it looks like they rotated mid. That was probably the Cernunos. I'm going to go ahead and activate our 2, start attacking the tower. Now that we've gotten a tower, we're going to rotate out, try to get an objective.
Retreat middle lane. Okay.
Chalk is here. I think he could do some serious damage to us right now. That's his ultimate. We use our beads to avoid the silence. We're going to throw out our 1 so that we get slows whenever we land basics. We're out of mana. He also used a horrific, so we're going to start falling back. They're kind of crashing on this Ganesh. I don't know if we're going to be able to help him out too much. Nope, he goes down. We try to hit our purple, but Chalk is here. We're going to go ahead and roll away. And we're just going to go ahead and back. We have enough money for the Executioner. The Executioner is going to provide us 35 physical power and 25% attack speed. It has a passive that whenever we land a basic attack against an enemy, it's going to reduce their physical protections by 7% for 3 seconds. This can stack up to 4 times. So whenever we land 4 basic attacks on an enemy, they're going to have 28% less protections. And this isn't percent penetration, this is protection reduction. So that means that the Sun Wukong and the Tsukiyomi are also going to benefit from an enemy that has 4 stacks of Executioner on them. The reason we are picking up the Executioner in this build is it is acting like our penetration item, along with giving us increased attack speed. We probably could have pushed that tower, but instead we're going to rotate to the fight. We're rotating the safe way so that way we can't get pushed by multiple people and be in a terrible spot. We're going to roll up. We do have our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Cern with our ultimate. Now we're just going to fall back. There's nobody there to push with us, so we're just going to play it safe. Rotate out. This game I am playing, I think we're 4 members of the Discord server. No, we might be 3. I don't remember the Sun Wukong or the Tsukiyomi. But if you are interested, I do play with Discord members occasionally. There is a Discord link in the description down below. Sobek Pluck is down. Focus this Chalk. He's the damage dealer of the bunch that are fighting us. We're going to run away from Agni. Activator 2-1. Get some damage onto the Sobek. It's really important that we land basic attacks, and we're not doing the best job of that. We're going to dash in. We're able to get the pick onto the Sobek. We're going to get some basics onto this Athena. Fire our 1-off onto this Agni. We get ulted by CERN. We use our beads, but we go down to the Cernunios. We are really aggressive in that fight right there.
They took the laser bait.
Some great damage by that Hera. She was on cooldown. Chalk probably could have killed her right there.
A misstep. I didn't expect.
Sun Wukong and Tsukiyomi are off doing I don't know what, while Hera's getting pressured by Chalk.
On my way.
Oh, your friends are falling like flies. Your magic knows no.
They're able to clean up the Chalk, but I think they should have been there a lot sooner. This game, I feel like it's hurting cats. It lasts way longer than it should have. We had so much pressure in this game. They were up in kills, but we're up in gold, and we're also up in level.
Retreat left lane. Attack the Gulf Fury.
Oh, an ally has been slain.
We do have an enhanced purple buff. The enhanced purple buff is going to go from 10% increased attack speed, which is the regular buff, to 25% increased attack speed.
Attack.
So right now we're sitting at 2.5 attack speed whenever we activate our 2, and about 2.15 whenever we have our 2 off of cooldown, or on cooldown. There's a phrase for it. We're going to go ahead and secure the Gold Fury. Athena's here. She's absorbing some shots. We're going to dash out of her 3.
Enemy missing middle. Enemy missing middle. Sight into the unknown. Oh, middle lane.
We're going to go ahead, just keep pushing right. That's Sir Nunez's dash. We're going to be aggressive here. We're going to dash up. Shouldn't have used your dash right there, bud. We're able to get a crit or 2 and just melt them. Lifesteal all the damage.
On my way.
So they are in the deep right jungle. This is something we should rotate to instead of pushing wave. We get some okay damage off. We missed a lot of basics. We're trying to focus this Agni right here. He rotates away, so we're just gonna sit under tower, see if anyone oversteps. Tsukiyomi is not involved in the fight. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the Athena. We're gonna dash up, try to get some damage onto this Agni. His dash is down. We fire our 1 through the wall, and we're able to get the pick onto the Agni. That is also something. If you activate your 1, you can fire your arrows through the wall. So don't let the barrier stop you from getting that kill with Rama. Hera says, Tsukiyomi, where are you, dude? And she's absolutely right. He's just low map awareness. He's never really in the fight when we need him in the fight.
Attack fire giant.
He is a cat we are trying to herd. We're going to go ahead and hit the Greatest Scorpion at Fire Giant. This is going to enhance our yellow and blue buff. We're gonna go ahead and back because we have enough money for Deathbringer.
Are you hitting me?
Deathbringer is going to provide us 40 physical power, 25% crit, and it has a passive that crit bonus damage is increased by 30%. So every time we land a crit, it's going to deal a little bit more damage. We're going to go ahead and hit our purple buff.
Be right back. Enemy missing right.
And I made a small mistake. So Deathbringer is going to provide 50 physical power, 25% critical strike chance. We're going to go ahead and push this wave. We don't see anyone up here, and we should be able to melt this tower pretty quickly.
Your middle tower is under attack. Destroy the right enemy tower.
Chalk is rotating behind us on activator 2. We're going to go ahead and roll out. Use our beads. Activator 1 and 2. Get some great damage off. And we melt them. Yay, fat crits. If nobody else is rotating over here, this is a free Phoenix.
Not even my froglings.
Go ahead and get a little bit of life steal going from the minion wave. And we're able to secure the right Phoenix. We're going to go ahead and back because we're in a pretty poor position. And we're going to be upgrading our starter item to Diamond Arrow. Diamond Arrow is going to provide us 80 basic attack damage and 100 health. It has a passive that when you kill an enemy, you're going to gain 10 gold and 20% attack speed for 8 seconds. This can stack up to 3 times. If you kill an enemy god, you're going to gain 3 stacks and 30 gold immediately. So 80 basic attack damage is really going to help us, which is the main reason we're going for it. Right now, we are at 2.5% attack speed, so we're probably over the cap. And this is before activating R2. So we have a lot of crit, but we also have a decent amount of attack speed. Or I guess the maximum amount of attack speed. I think our purple wore off, and that brings us under the attack speed cap. Oh, I know what it was. It was we got a kill on something, so we got 20% increased attack speed.
Attack, fire giant. On my way. Sight into the unknown. Ultimate is ready.
We're gonna go ahead, start going for the fire giant. We have the life steal, we just need the time. We're gonna go ahead and step out, let Ganesh take some damage. We roll out, avoid the chalk. Chalk gets some great damage on us, we're in trouble. We're gonna go ahead and use our ultimate, but it's a little too late. We should have turned and shot some basics at chalk. We have crits and lifesteal. Like, the better thing to do would have been to fight right there instead of trying to run. As soon as we got hit by his dash, we should have started fighting him. Enemy's able to secure the Primal Fury. They do not go for Fire Giant, which is good news for us.
Retreat. Defend.
We have 2 down. It is a 3v4 because somebody was over at Gold Fury, but it's probably about to be a 3v5.
Your friends are falling like flies.
I keep saying retreat. We really need to defend right here.
Double kill. Have they known?
We're going to go ahead and pick up the movement speed potion.
Down. Are you
Cannot accept
hitting
defeat.
me? Ah, well,
That's a deicide. That is not good for us.
done.
Your middle tower is
We're going to go ahead and activate our movement speed potion, then pick up 2 wards.
Your middle tower has been destroyed.
We're able to avoid a little bit of that agony damage. We really only got stunned by the gas right there. We get some great damage onto the agony. We need to focus the Cern. They were able to get the Phoenix, which is super unfortunate. We use our beads. We're in a little bit of trouble. Time to put on our wiggle shoes and start wiggling. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. We're able to get the pick onto the agony. We're going to get a shot. We miss. We get our second shot onto the Sobek. Oh, we got the Cern, not the Agni. Agni's chasing us. We use our Aegis just in case that hits us.
They took the laser.
Hare is able to get the pick onto the Agni. It is now a 4v3. This is now a good fight for us. They are chasing Chalk. They stopped chasing Chalk. We're just going to keep pushing up mid.
Attack fire giant. Attack middle lane. Attack middle lane. Your left tower is under attack.
There's a sliver of hope we can get this middle Phoenix.
Destroyed a middle enemy tower.
They have people defending it, so we're not going to. We're going to kind of peel back into the jungle, get some free shots off. We see Athena behind us. We see minions here. We're going to destroy the minions before going for the Phoenix. Activator 2. Why did we roll out? We had that Phoenix. Oh no, that was a huge misplay. We saw Athena coming up on us. We were like, let's roll and avoid her. We should have destroyed that Phoenix. If we get the Phoenix when we trade out our life, that's 100% worth it. Because that allows us to keep minion pressure on the map. But doing what we just did is not the play. We're going to go ahead and sell our boots. And this game, I feel like we're kind of struggling to stay alive. So we're going to be picking up some defense by going into Mantle of Discord. If we wanted some more offense, I think Silver Branch Bow would be our best bet. That converts attack speed that goes over the cap into additional power. But Mantle of Discord is going to provide us 60 physical protection, 60 magical protections. Our team's getting just cleaned up. We're saying retreat. Tsukiyomi is all the way over in there and left. Right now we're making a movie recommendation and saying get out. But anyway, the passive on Mantle of Discord. If you take damage below 30% of your health, you're going to unleash a shockwave that stuns all enemies within a range of 20 units for 1 second. And you're going to become immune to crowd control for 1 second. This can only occur once every 90 seconds.
Your right tower has been destroyed.
So right now, they have minion advantage on the map. They have our middle Phoenix down.
Your right phoenix is under attack.
We're going to keep landing basics. We activate our beads. Get some damage onto this Agni. We're able to clean up the Agni. We're going to rotate to Fountain. Restore our health. Now we'll fight this Athena? Sure. Gladly. Instead of going for Phoenix, they're trying to get kills, which is great for us. Oh, this could be a trip. We weren't missing basics. We land all 3 shots onto the Sonunios. We're able to get a pick onto him. We're going to clean up these fire minions. Chalk is behind us.
They took the laser bait.
We're sitting on his hammer, seeing if he teleports. He does. We're going to dash up. He uses his ultimate. Our beads are down. We're landing some basics.
An enemy.
Kind of landing some basics. I feel like I need to play like 3 to 4 games as a hunter. Probably even the same hunter to get semi-decent at landing their basics. I'm pretty sure this was the first game I played Rama. So I was a little rusty on the sticks. One tip to help you land basic attacks that I probably did not do this game is instead of holding down the basic attack button, you want to individually select your basic attacks until you land one, and then you think about holding it down. We're going to go ahead and hit this Oni Fury. This could be huge for establishing some minion pressure. We're going to go ahead and back. Right now we are essentially full build and we still have another 15 minutes in this game. We're going to go ahead, pick up a attack pot or a power pot. The power pot's going to provide us some additional power. It's also going to provide us 10% cooldown reduction.
Be careful.
Looks like we upgraded both of our relics, which is going to knock some cooldown off of them.
Ultimate is ready. On my way.
The enemy team secures the fire giant, which is not good for us.
Grant me vision.
We're just going to go ahead and set up a ward.
Help middle lane.
They are kind of pushing our back line. We're going to get some good damage off. That's a hair ultimate.
Your friends are falling like flies.
Cern uses his ultimate. We get the pick onto the Sonunos. Agni gets some damage on us. Our Mantle of Discord proc goes off. We're going to avoid the Agni damage. We use our Aegis on the second Agni bomb. We get stunned. We're going to dash. We get knocked out of our dash from the Sobek. We're going to activate our 2. And Agni is able to clean us up.
Don't worry, I have dabbled in necromancy.
And while we have 2 people chasing us, we have 2 teammates chasing Chalk. So we're going to tell them, don't chase Chalk. We need to focus Cern and Agni. Chalk is just a very elusive character, so we really do not want to just chase him around. There's better things for us to be doing.
Enemy Phoenix. Woohoo! Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
So right now we're 14-4-4. I feel like we've had 1 really dumb death, 1 maybe avoidable death if our team would help us, and then probably a couple more dumb deaths, to be honest.
Group up. We need wall.
But right now we do have minion pressure. We have a Phoenix down, a Phoenix weak and mid. Harris saying Gem of ISO. And I say O Shard.
A wise purchase.
Obsidian Shard. Get a little bit of pen online.
Defend middle lane. Group up. Retreat left lane. On my way.
Let's gather the cats. Try to find a good fight. There's an Agni. That's the kind of fight I'm looking for. Athena's here.
Retreat.
We are not trying to engage unless we know we're good. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Just get some damage onto this Agni before the fight really begins. Try to get him out of here. We're getting chased by Sobek. We're going to activate our 2. Fire some shots through the wall with our 1. We're going to try to loop onto this backline, focus the Cern. Tsukiyomi's able to get a double kill. Now that their damage is gone, we can just clean them up. Target prioritization is a beautiful thing. I don't think I've missed them this many basic attacks in a video in a long time.
No sympathy?
Tsukiyomi gets a soft triple. But Sung Wukong wanted to chase that Shock again.
Ultimate is ready.
We're gonna go get a shot, interrupt her back.
Ultimate is down.
So now she's gonna walk back. That right there, I think, just bought us the time to get the Phoenix. We have 4 here. If we can get this last Phoenix, it's almost guaranteeing a win. It's really hard to defend against 3 Phoenixes down. We don't have minions here, so we're doing about half damage. It's so close. 100, 90, 86, 65. Our Ganesh goes down. We're landing some basics, getting a lot of lifesteal back right here. We're still in a little bit of trouble. Agni's the issue. Same with Cern. We have the enemy over and left. Their right Phoenix is about to come up. There is a wave pushing it now. So the power pot, every time we die, it goes away. So we need to keep buying them. That was a very aggressive play by our team, but if we would have gotten it, it would have been game, essentially. One more push and we should have been able to get it. So with Rama and his ultimate, you don't have to like get the final hit on an enemy with his ultimate. What we did at the beginning of that long team fight is we landed 3 shots on the Agni, and that brought him below half health. So he's like, oh gosh, I gotta get out of here. Instead of attacking, he's looking to reposition himself, and then our team is able to collapse on a non-attacking Agni. So don't be afraid to use your ultimate at the beginning of the battle, instead of using it trying to get a pick.
Your left tower is under attack.
Just think about it. What would you do if you just went below half health from Rama shots and you had no idea where they came from? You'd be like, oh, I need to step back instead of stepping up. Unless you're a psycho. And you're like, I need to go in now. We're going to go ahead and start pushing the wave up right.
Patience.
On my way.
Looks like there's a decent fight going on around Ganesh. Tsukiyomi's pushing right instead of helping with the fight. Or he's helping left instead of pushing with the fight. What are words? He was pushing left instead of helping with the fight.
Slow down.
And we're pushing right instead of helping with the fight. But we're a hunter, and we can melt structures. We go ahead and hit our 2.
We are closer to victory.
Right now, we see 4 people fighting right now. We might be able to end right here. So we're going to get super aggressive. Get some damage onto the Titan. We see Sobek. We did not see Agni on the map. We're in a little bit of trouble right now. We might get punished for trying to end the game.
Patience.
We're going to activate our 1. Just getting ready to turn on him.
Left enemy Phoenix.
We're going to dash right as he dashes. Now we're going to turn on him. We're in red health. Agni's like, Sobek, you got him. I'm just going to go ahead and back right here.
Have they no sympathy?
Sobek, what's wrong, bud? You don't want to fight this?
Double kill.
Aw, we missed our 3rd shot, but we got plenty of lifesteal right there. Our team goes down to the Cernunia, so we're going to start backing it up. Athena's here. Time to give her the Sobek treatment. And we're going to go ahead and back.
A helpful trinket.
We also have a power elixir. That's going to increase our damage to structures.
Retreat. Attack fire giant.
We are 1 good fight away from winning this game. We're going to dash up. He dashes away. That was pretty aggressive by us.
Sight.
Sobek's here, so we're not going to go for fire. He double ward.
On my way. Group up. Ultimate is ready.
We're going to push minions up in mid. Cern is over in right. He might be a free pick. He might be going for gold. He wards gold. Made a smart play. He just pushed a minion wave and then kind of fell back. Didn't overextend himself. I think we're getting greedy and we're trying to go for the pick on the Titan, which is very greedy.
Retreat.
Looks like we make the call to retreat.
Retreat left lane. Oh, middle lane. Retreat left lane. Group up.
Trying to get our team to group in mid, maybe make a siege of some sort. There's 3 over in right. If we can get onto that mid Phoenix, we're in a great position. We're going to clear the minions, start pushing up. The cats have been herded. We're almost all together.
Attack fire giant. Retreat. Attack fire giant. Retreat.
They're kind of defensively marked. We're going to push it back to Hera. She's in trouble. We have the wards.
Fire giant.
They're defending against fire minions, so this should be a fire giant. Good ult by the Ganesh. We're able to secure the fire giant. Now we just need to move as a 5 and attack somebody. Any pick here can be huge.
Attack right lane. Enemy missing right. Retreat right lane.
We roll out of the chalk ult. Chalk pushes up, he's by himself, his dash is down. We're able to get the pick onto the chalk. We lose our Hera. Trying to focus the Cern or the Agni here. Sobek ultimate, we are going to have to make an effort to avoid this. People chasing me. We're going to focus Agni. One crit just did a ton. We're going to go ahead and use our ultimate. Clean up the Agni.
Next enemy is mine.
Get some damage onto the Sobek. Activator 2. We're kind of already at the attack speed cap. Sorin kind of hurts. We're going to start making our way. Lifesteal off the minion wave. Minions are able to clean up the Phoenix and right.
Your team has destroyed a right.
They have 3, and 1 of them is the damage dealer. The other 2 are front lines.
Attack the Gold Fury.
The Gold Fury is an Oni Fury. We're going to kind of check their defense in mid. It's a stun onto the Cern. We get targeted by Phoenix.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy Phoenix.
We get left Phoenix. Activator 2. Try to get this mid Phoenix. With Cern here, we're in a little bit of trouble. We're not really going to be able to get it. We dash away. Cern hurts. He dashes up, and we trade with each other. Haven't seen a good old-fashioned Smite trade in a minute.
Attack the Titan. Attack the Gold Fury.
We're so close to getting that 3rd Phoenix down. We haven't had 3 Phoenix down all game. It's been 1 or 2. I do feel like we are trying to brute force this. I don't think we can reliably rely on our team of cats. I feel like the people we came in with, our mid and our support, are doing a really good job of grouping up and playing together. But our cat over in solo lane and our cat in the jungle, we can't trust them. So I feel like we're trying to brute force it with the 3 that we came in with. We have 6,000 gold to spend. Selling the Executioner might be an idea. Maybe pick up Kin Size. Help us with the tanks.
Cancel that.
Or Silver Branch. Right now our attack speed is 1.7. Whenever we activate our 2, I'm pretty sure it jumps up to 2.2. Then we get a kill on a minion and we're almost at 2.5 again.
The Titan.
And our team's able to secure the victory. Well, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. That really helps these videos out. If you feel like you learned anything at all, check out the channel and subscribe for more content. These stats for this game will be posted in just a moment. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.